She was one of the most powerful women in New York, dripping in diamonds, until every eye in the room turned on her with pure hatred. Accused of stealing her own necklace worth $2 million, she stood frozen as her best friend screamed for the police. Then a 6-year-old girl in a faded dress walked to the center of the ballroom and destroyed everything they thought they knew. In a crumbling walk-up in the Bronx, 34-year-old mechanic Jake Ramirez counted pennies to keep the lights on. His wife died 2 years ago from cancer they couldn't afford to fight, leaving him and his daughter Mia alone. Mia, 6 years old with wide brown eyes and a missing front tooth, never complained. She just wanted one thing, to see the Christmas gala at the Plaza Hotel because that's where miracles happen on TV, Daddy. Across the city, Dr. Elena Vasquez, decorated NYPD Deputy Commissioner and the first Latina to ever hold the rank, was being honored at that exact gala. Her emerald and diamond necklace, a family heirloom passed down since Cuba in 1959, was the symbol of everything she'd overcome. Her oldest friend, Sophia, a Manhattan socialite who'd grown up with Elena in Washington Heights, insisted on fastening the clasp herself that night, whispering, "Tonight the world finally sees you, Reina." Jake only got in because Mia found a lost invitation in a dumpster behind the hotel and begged until his heart cracked. He borrowed a second-hand suit 2 sizes too big, tied Mia's hair with a red ribbon from a Christmas gift years ago, and stepped into a world that wasn't built for them. The Plaza's grand ballroom glittered like a snow globe turned inside out. Chandeliers dripped light onto governors, CEOs, and celebrities. Jake kept Mia close, both of them wide-eyed. Elena took the stage to thunderous applause, the emerald necklace flashing green fire under the spotlights. Halfway through dessert, a scream cut the air. Sophia clutched her throat. "It's gone!" The necklace, it was just on her neck. All heads swiveled to Elena, now standing alone by the podium, bare collarbone exposed. Gasps rippled. Phones came out. Someone shouted she must have hidden it for insurance. The accusation spread like wildfire. The deputy commissioner staged her own theft for a 9-figure payout. Sophia, face twisted in betrayal, stepped forward. I clasped it myself. "Elena, how could you?" Tears streamed down her cheeks as she dialed 911. "Yes. Plaza Hotel, send officers now. We have a thief in custody." Security blocked the exits. Whispers became shouts. A senator sneered. "Even the good ones turn out rotten." Elena's voice cracked as she begged. "I didn't touch it after Sophia put it on me." But the room had already convicted her. Jake's hand tightened on Mia's shoulder. He wanted to leave, disappear back into the Bronx night. But Mia tugged free and marched straight through the circle of tuxedos and gowns. The room fell eerily silent as the tiny girl in the faded dress climbed the 3 steps to the stage and stood beside the most powerful woman most of them had ever met. Mia looked up at Elena, then turned to the crowd. Her voice was small but steady. "You're all wrong." She reached into the pocket of her coat and pulled out the emerald necklace, heavy and cold against her little fingers. Gasps exploded. "I saw the man," Mia continued. "When the lights went dark for the video tribute, he crawled under the tables like a snake. He unclasped it super quiet and put it in Miss Sophia's purse when she wasn't looking." Sophia went white. "That's absurd." Mia pointed straight at her. "You left your purse open on the chair. I saw the green sparkle inside when you stood up to scream." 2 officers already on scene for security yanked open Sophia's sequined clutch. The necklace tumbled out, clattering across the marble like an accusation carved in emeralds. Sophia stammered, then bolted for the door only to be tackled by uniformed cops. Hidden in her coat lining, 3 more stolen jewels from the night. The real thief had been standing next to the victim the whole time, framing her oldest friend for a crime that would have ended Elena's career and sent her to prison. Elena dropped to her knees, tears falling onto Mia's tangled hair as she hugged the child so tight it hurt. "You just saved my life, mi amor." Sophia, cuffed and sobbing, whispered "I'm sorry" over and over as they dragged her away. The ballroom erupted into stunned applause that turned into cheers. Someone started chanting "Mia, Mia," and the rest joined in. 3 weeks later, on the coldest night of the year, Con Edison shut off the heat in Jake's building. Eviction papers were taped to the door. He'd missed too many rent payments, fixing everyone else's cars, and none of his own life. He sat on the floor with Mia, sharing a single blanket when the buzzer rang. Elena Vasquez stood in the hallway in a long camel coat, flanked by 2 aides carrying boxes. Behind her, a moving truck. She didn't ask permission. She simply walked in, looked at the bare walls, the overdue bills, the empty fridge, and said, "This ends tonight." By morning, Jake and Mia had keys to a furnished 3-bedroom in Riverdale, tuition paid at the best school in the city for Mia, and a trust fund neither of them would ever have to touch if they didn't want to. Elena hung the repaired emerald necklace on Mia's bedroom wall. "So you never forget you're the bravest person I've ever met." On Christmas Eve, Elena sat between them on their new couch, watching the tree they decorated together. Mia fell asleep against her shoulder. Jake started to thank her for the 100th time. Elena just squeezed his hand and whispered, "No, thank you. You raised a hero. What would you do in this situation? Tell me in the comments. And if the story touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video.